Test 1 2. After a successful season opener on Friday, Kennett is back on the ice tonight as they prepare to face the Sun Valley Ridley team in the first of 3 meetings this year. From the PNY Sports Arena in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's time for Kennett Ice Hockey. A pleasant good evening and welcome to our coverage of Kennett Hockey. Alongside Swithin Shortledge and Kevin Mott, I'm Ed Henry. Kennett looked dominant in their season opener, defeating the combined Harrington-Oxford team with a 6-0 shutout. 7 players picked up points in that game. Luke Ganley and Eric Heinzelman each with a pair of goals. Colin Kelly picked up a goal and an assist. Ben Fisher found the back of the net once. And Ella Dunn, Lucas Mott, and David Serzales each with a pair of assists. Netminder Aiden Mott did not face many shots in that outgoing, but he was perfect in all shots he saw that night. Tonight, Kennett has another combined team to deal with, the Sun Valley Ridley team.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to see here, Ed. It's half and half. We didn't see Ridley last year. Sun Valley won the title. Aiden Bourne here is skating along the red line like he's some kind of goon trying to intimidate the players. I don't know what his deal is.
Eyeing them up.
Look at him. I mean, are you kidding me?
Since we actually got everything situated during pregame warm-ups here, let's take a second and go over the high-impact coaches' keys of the game. I'm starting to call some of these master keys because I know Coach Joe will roll them out frequently. One is, of course, a fast start. Says he's looking to have them stay out of the box. His comment was he didn't want them to don't let the WWE tactics change their game. We can talk about that when we go over some of the numbers from the other games earlier so far. And then he's looking for 12 shots per period. So as mentioned, that's brought to you by High Impact Fitness. Whether it's getting in shape or staying in shape, High Impact Fitness is the key to your game. High Impact Fitness is located in the shops of Longwood, directly across from Go Green and Clean Car Wash near the Kennett area Walmart. High Impact Fitness Center is open 24/7 and has easy online sign-up. Kennett students and their families get special discounts. Just use the QR code on your screen. High Impact Fitness is the official fitness center of Kennett Hockey. You know, he was talking about the let's see. So they had a few players. They had one with 2 minutes, one with 4, one with 12, and one with 14.
Wow.
So
Very active.
yes. No sound. Oh. Okay. So for those of you who actually have the number for Kevin Swithin or myself, if you hear anything or see something, don't hesitate, shoot us a text. We'll try and fix it on the fly. Not always a guarantee, but try to keep the broadcast up and going.
We need Matthew Hayes here to tell Aiden Bourne to get over and start warming up and stop being a goon. I mean, seriously, he's stood at the red line and stared at our players this whole time. I don't know what he thinks he is. He's not that good, nor that tough. I mean, look, he's doing it right now.
The intimidation factor.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
So there's the buzzer ending pregame warm-ups. Both teams will gather around their netminders.
He just gave Heinzelman the finger. I mean, what the heck's going on around here? Sorry, Ed. I'm just like, I can't believe that this is happening.
Hockey. Both teams getting some final words of encouragement. I know we changed the latency, so hopefully I think that they're listening to the game up there in this. This rink has a beautiful warm room for overlooking the rink. We tried to cut it down so there's very little delay, but I think there's still a second or two.
Well, there looks to be a, well, I mean, I guess it's what it is in all of D2, but a wide variety of skill over here on the Ridley Sun Valley team.
So they'll come out to center ice. We have Fisher, Ganley, and that's David Sarazales. That's Massimo Cardello. And Lucas Mott. Puck is down and we are underway. Sun Valley Ridley gets first possession back. Caught up at the center ice line and dumped in. It's number 14, Aiden Bourne. Plays it all the way up and around. It will just have enough for icing. Early whistle, they'll bring that all the way down. Offensive zone opportunity for Kennett. They'll come in to take this face off. Gets the opportunity right across, got it to Fisher, but rolled off of his stick, couldn't pull the shot. Ganley takes it down off the wall. Back in the corner, gets it to the center, but good sticks there from Sun Valley. Ridley's able to clear it all the way down.
Another icing?
No. Whistle another icing. They'll get an opportunity to do that again. Put out the line. We've got Kelly Dunn and Shortledge. Still have the same defensive pair. Goes into the corner. Warren has it there. Wrap it around far side. Looking for Margadana. Bounce back in. Shortledge has it, steps around one. Takes the shot. Goaltender's able to hang on to that. That's number 30 in net for this Sun Valley Ridley team, Will Noonan. Kelly, you take that draw, he gets it, goes right behind the net, tries to come around. Nothing there, cuts across, gets the shot, that's deflected up into the netting and out of play. A lot of whistles early in this one.
Yeah, it is. I think this is a mismatch here on the favor of Kennett. Eyeing up these lines here, I think.
Dropped in front, great opportunity, and it goes in. Kennett picks up the early goal and now leads this game 1-0.
As I was saying, got a favorable matchup, right? Wasn't I just saying that, Ed? Mismatch?
Absolutely. Goes off the pipe and in.
It makes a big deal when you're in the offensive zone and you have a face-off, and if your line is noticeably stronger than the other team's line, it can get in the back of the net really quick, and that's what happened there.
Referee tosses out both. Face off there. Forward at center ice. And he chops at the center ice, but Sun Valley Ridley, it's Bourne back behind his net. It's all the way around, chips it around, and gets it himself. He moves in with speed, gets the shot off a skate, sits there in the middle, deflected, but ends up going wide. Battle for it behind the Kennett net. 36, Matthew Strengths had that, and ends up going out center ice. Willoughby moved it in, goes off the glass. Willoughby got a stick on it, but Mott's able to pick it up at the red line. Pestered there, stays with it, drops it for Ganley. Ganley gets the shot, flutters in on net. Newnham's able to grab that and hang on.
Power play coming up for Kennett.
So Margadana gets 2 minutes for a hooking. Oh, no, that's Willoughby.
Yeah, you could see that coming. I think he got hit on the wall there by Mott. And he was visibly upset, and then he came back, and you could hear the coach yelling, body, 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 which just incites the player to do something that they probably wouldn't want to do, which is a penalty, and now power play Kennett.
Quick cycle there. Shot in on net. Newnham was up for that. Holds on and takes the whistle. It's Tommy Schillinger who got that shot. Back up, David Sarzales. He'll take one there, gets deflected. Newnham's able to get a pad on it, keeps it wide. Fisher worked on there. He's able to bank it back down. Mott has it. Bourne comes in to put a body on him. Sarzales picks it up at the blue line. Waits, takes the shot in. Newnham makes the initial save and reaches out and covers up. First 30 seconds gone in this Kennett power play.
I think you're going to see a steady diet of Bourne on defense. He's a good player. He has good wheels and good hands. I think he's going to be out there every other shift.
Gets to the middle. I'll try to get a stick on it. Sarzales picks it up at the blue line. Gets it up there. Drops it for Fisher. All the way across. Schillinger behind the net. Tries to put it out to the middle. Bounces around off a few. Back into the corner. Fisher shovels it across. Goes through a lot of bodies. The Sun Valley Ridley team moves out. Tries to make the move. One move too many. Kennett picks it up and heads the other direction. Lucas Mott across the blue line. Drops it for Fisher. Shot there. Catches something that goes up and over the net. Kelly in off the bench. He's got it in the corner. Shrugs off number 18, Harrington. Still with it. Bounces it up. Cardillo from the blue line. Puts one in the net. Mott tried to get a deflection on that, but Newnham read it. Holds on. 28 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 13 and a half here in the first period. Puck behind the net. It's Polsky there. He's leaned into. Tries to go the other direction. Bourne sends it all the way down in on net. Mott directs that back out. Kelly at his blue line. Through the neutral zone. That's knocked off of his stick. Tries to backhand in, but doesn't go deep. All the way down, and that will end it for the power play. Rios goes off the glass. It goes back down behind. Cardillo wrapped it around near side. Polsky tried to pick it up, got it back to Rios. Bourne will move it back out to the middle. Delayed offsides. Hanselman was way in the zone, so they really had to reset off a skate. Valley Ridley pestered there, but they get it through at the blue line. Stanix tries to make the move, gets the shot, but hits something in front. Puck kept in the Kennett end. Valley's from behind his net, faked it out first, but then puts it all the way out to center ice. Bourne has it there. Bourne across to Polsky. Polsky flips it up, but that's knocked out of the air. Bowers banks it. He's there with Brown. And Kennett looks like they're going to go back to the power play. As 26, that's who they called. That's Liam Polsky. He'll sit 2 minutes for elbowing.
He had 12 minutes last game, 2 already this game. I think Kennett can probably get under his skin, make him take penalties.
Face off, one back. Zerzali winds up, takes the shot, deflected and in! So Kennett capitalizes on their second power play to make this game 2-0.
Did Ganley get that? I thought it hit off the...
It was definitely tipped after.
Ganley went through the line first. I thought it hit off the Ridley Sun Valley player in, but I think they're going to give that to Ganley. Oh.
Zerzali's blew a tire, but they were able to get a shot off, but handled there. Shot in, goes just wide of the net. Zerzali's faked it there. He's got number 23. That's Valserel. Another opportunity in front. Couple chances there. Mott's able to stand tall and keep it out. Back up to the blue line. Locked in front, hits a body. Another shot in on there. He makes that save. Back all the way around. Hagee taken down to the blue line. Shipped out to the middle. Puck evades a few of them. Puck rolled around. Knocked off a Heinzelman stick. Goes, that came out, but the referee was on the other side, so he said that stayed on sides. Heinzelman harassed from behind. They're able to get it away from him. Gets the shot in. Mott makes the save, slides out, and covers up.
That was a good pushback by Sun Valley Ridley there. They could have easily just felt sorry for themselves and whatever, but they came out hard. Kennett wasn't ready for that. They're definitely going to be physical tonight.
Face off to Aiden's left. Kennett gets it and is able to get it out to the neutral zone. Bourne tries to redirect back. He's got Stranix there. Gets it back to Bourne. And retreats behind his net. He's taken down. Referee had a delayed reaction, but Kennett's going to be shorthanded. Delayed call. Back behind the net. There's the whistle. It was Colin Kelly who will have a seat for 2 minutes. Tripping is the call. Bourne keeps it in at the blue line. He'll go all the way around. Willoughby's there with it. Up to Bourne at the blue line. It's back over to Stranix. Takes the shot. I think it made its way through. Blew a tire along the boards. Dunn's there. Sun Valley really puts one in towards the net. That goes up and over. Sent the length of the ice. Green will set that down for Bourne. Bourne with speed through the neutral zone. Into the Kennett end. Loose wide, tries to get one turnaround shot. Tried to go around and stuff it in. But Mott wasn't ready for that. Kennett was able to send it back the length of the ice.
Yeah, I think Kennett needs to identify when Bourne's on the ice and mark him up early before he gets his head of steam coming out of the defensive end.
Puck goes up and out of play. Penalty has expired, and my clock is not working. There's 8:54. It's remaining in this first period. Trying to get that up and through. Up through Harrington's leg and out the center ice. Fisher works him there. Margadona. Back to the blue line. Rios tries to feed it up, but Fisher has it. Mott picks it up far side. He's got a lot of green jerseys to get past, but gets back to the puck. From behind, still with it. Mott sends it all the way up. Heinzelman gets it across. Shot from Cardillo, gets hit by something and goes in the corner. Heinzelman takes it off the boards, puts one toward the net, but that was well wide. Fisher back to Mott. Mott tries to center it, gets it over. Heinzelman comes in, puck sits there. Oh, it sits in the blue paint, and they can't bury it. Slow motion sitting there. Noonan was way out of position, and there was nothing but open net, but they couldn't tuck it home. Fisher goes back, goes off a shower skate. He gets spun around, put into the boards. Hits the back of the net. Lincoln will send it out the center ice. Schillinger has it there. He'll wait for his team to change.
Penalty on Sun Valley.
So we get a slashing call.
So what happened, I don't know if you replayed that, Ed, but what happened behind the play, Fisher and 17, let's see, Carmine Lincoln were jawing a little bit, and 17 threw his stick up and basically slashed Fisher's stick. Instead of going down, he slashed it up, knocked it out of his hands. You can't do that. 2 minutes for slashing.
So we got the clock back working. I'll make adjustments to that once we get through this. Back up to the line. Cardillo had to reach back behind him, but is able to keep it in. All the way across, gets it back to Cardillo. He'll wind up and take the shot, deflected in on net. Needham's able to cover up and hang on.
Heinzelman had something to say to Bourne and the goalie there. It's a curious play. Heinzelman, he looked like he could have skated right out and had a wide open shot, but he sent it back to the point. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there, but maybe he saw something we didn't see. But
the face-off, they're able to force it out to the center ice. Schillinger up to Ganley. Fisher at the middle, he'll step across the line. Gets to Mott in the middle. Mott goes around one, tries to get the second opportunity there, and it goes in. Kennett with another power play goal to make this game 3-0.
That was a good zone entry by Fisher. I think he got it over to Mott. Lucas had another good stick handle move, dropped it back to Luke Ganley, who got a quick shot, just beat the goalie low. Good teamwork.
So let our clock catch up. There's
Did the ref just make the Sun Valley player go get the puck that he shot down the ice?
Miller tried to get it up to Savory. It gets by him, but deflected, so no icing.
They probably have reffed a few high school games. They're not putting up with any of this teenager crap.
Bourne with it back behind his net. He tries to send it out, but it's deflected. Savory's able to knock it down there. From behind, tries to center it, but gets by everybody. DiGiovanni's able to move down and in. Off his stick from behind. Up and out. With speed. Serzales makes the move, holds on to it, tried to put it to the center, but fanned on that. Side steps. Hit there from Bourne. Puck all the way in, goes in on net. Mott makes that, he'll send it across. He's looking for, oh, there is the Oscar Serzales. It throws me off because he is number 8 and he's wearing number 8, but the name is different.
He has a new helmet.
Yes.
And his socks are up. I think they're actually not falling down.
It's nice to see my son's name back on the ice again. I think it's probably a good idea for Oscar not to wear the yellow helmet because he looked like he enjoyed chirping a little bit in that game. And, you know, you don't want the referees to easily identify you if that's how you play.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus to wearing all the same color helmets.
Blending in. Shortridge waits to get on sides and steps in. Has it in the corner. He's harassed from behind. Bourne's able to pick up a loose puck, but Heinzelman chips it back down low. Shortridge gets past one. He's got it in the corner. He'll roll it up the boards. Schillinger just kept it in, but puts it back down low. Player loses an edge. From behind. Kelly with it. Centers it. Schillinger takes the shot, hits a skate. Deflected in front. Kept in the zone. Neiman tries to center it. One off of Harrington. Still in the zone. Colin Kelly with it. He gets stood up and it's a little up high. Bourne doesn't like it, but he's going to sit.
Wow.
Oh, so he's going to get a 2 and 10 for that one. Coming up high in the head. I mean,
it's good for Kennett. He definitely was trying to get a piece of Kelly there. He wasn't really playing the puck. He was going for the hit.
the clock has finally gotten to just about the right time. Mott with it. Makes a move and stays with it there. With Willoughby with it. Off a Lincoln stick. Fisher tries to get it in front. It's right up against Newton's pad, and he'll hang on.
Well, this is a big opportunity for Kennett. They got 2-minute power play, and they have Bourne, who's probably...
He's going until about midway through the second period.
Their best defenseman off the ice for 12 minutes. They can score a goal or two here and just open this game up. That's what they need to do.
Puck rolls along the edge. Rosales is able to keep that in, gets it to Mott. He just gets harassed from behind. It was stripped there, but Fisher's there to support. Back up to David Serzales at the blue line. Looking for an open lane, takes the shot, deflects it, but just goes wide. Fisher there with Mott the support. Mott has it. Lucas back to Fisher. Bounces up to Serzales at the blue line. Down to Fisher. Mott behind the goal line, goes all the way across. Had an opportunity there, but couldn't handle the pass.
Good back check by Fisher and Schillinger.
They're able to clear the zone. As about 40 seconds remaining in this man advantage for Kennett. All the way across for Ganley. drops it for Fisher. Mott to Fisher. Goes back to Mott. He's stripped of that. And forced out to the middle. Diller chips it up and over. Fisher will put it in deep and head off on a change. Final seconds of this power play are ticking away. Willoughby puts one in towards the net from the blue line, and Sun Valley Ridley will make some changes. Final second ticks off. We're back to even strength. Sherwood's tried to drop it for Heinzelman. He was well covered.
Too many men. They got 6 guys on the ice here.
Referee's got his hands up, and there he's got it. So
that's my favorite referee signal in all of hockey.
Down the drain?
Either this or this. Too many men. I love it. It's like you got your finger in a Drano just spinning down. Too many.
So just as one power play ends, another one begins. Too many men. That's the call on the ice. There was a lot of green jerseys out there.
I know there were 6. Were there 7 out there, Ed?
There may have been 7 at one point. There was you could hear the bench going nuts because they knew that was coming. Kelly with it. He'll turn around shot. That goes wide. Back up to Shortledge at the blue line. Down for Dunn. Dunn tries to feather one through. Second opportunity. Newnham's up for that. Across for Kelly. Kelly tried to put it to the middle. Newnham had a good active stick to prevent that pass from getting through. Kelly worked on in the corner. He's leaned on by Vassarel. Dunn picks it up. Back up to Cardell at the blue line. Tries to put one. Came right blocked, but came right back to him. This time Rios able to skate out of the zone.
Good play by Cardello.
Yes.
Played the body and not the puck and got them both.
Goes up to the middle. That's Heinzelman at the red line. Steps around Broder. Knocked away from him. Final 30 seconds of this first period. Steps in front, takes the shot. Mott, second opportunity, and that goes in.
Excellent play by Lucas Mott. I think like Lucas always knows where the puck is. When it's off his stick, he knows right where to go. Good stick handling, came out of the corner, shot, right back to him. Far post on the glove. Good play by Lucas. Excellent.
So final few seconds of this first period. Kennett puts it all the way down, but from the other side of the red line, so it'll be icing.
You know, I'd like to see on the power play, I'd like to see Sarazelis shoot more. Haven't really seen his shot, but just looking at how he plays, I think he has a pretty hard, accurate shot. I'd like to see it. Cause some chaos in front of the net with that.
Sabry moves it out, got it to Tamman. Directs it further in. Picked up there by Lincoln. Lincoln goes up, goes off the glass and comes out the center ice. Schillinger. Across for Sarazelis. He fakes the windup, just chips it right to himself off the boards. Able to stay with it. And there's the buzzer. Wow. I don't know if that was just the buzzer or feedback through the headset. That was pretty loud. So with one period in the books, Kennett leads by a score of 4-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with second period action in just a moment.
if it's 22, 33, 44, 55, why isn't 11 1D1?
I have no idea.
Like, why are there different names for like 11, 12, 13? Like, it's strange. Right?
Oh, no, I'm not arguing.
21, 22, 31, 32, 41, 42.
Second period action underway. Kennett right now with the commanding 4-0 lead over Sun Valley Ridley. Kennett in the offensive zone early as they look to add to this lead. Stranix with some speed out through the neutral zone into the Kennett end. Stays with it. All the way behind the net. Goes up to the point for Vassarel. He's up behind the net. Tried to stuff it up in front. Got an open spot, but Kelly was there to keep that out of harm's way. So Zales tries to go off the glass, but it goes out of play instead, and we get our first whistle of the second period.
Vassarel has some Vassarcel. He's got some long locks. Not much curl or any other characteristic other than long, but I appreciate that.
Always looking for the flow. Vassarel takes it from the blue shot. That finds its way all the way through.
It's hard work to keep your hair clean, Ed.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Puck back in the Sun Valley end. They center it all the way through. Ends up on the stick of Broder. Kennett gets possession, and they'll dump it right back in again. Work along the near side boards. Challenge tried to get it to Neiman there, just chopping away. It finally comes out. Hanselman from center ice. He'll deflect all the way in, roll it around.
Let's see if Showers continues with his physical play. He was very physically engaged last game.
I would say so from what we're seeing out there right now. Finally get it and send it the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing.
You know who Drew looks like? Do you watch NFL at all? Football? National football?
Yeah, I know what the NFL is. Thank you.
Do you know who Justin Herbert is?
I do not.
The Chargers quarterback. Drew Showers and Herbert have a very similar look. Similar hair, face, yeah. We were watching football last night. My wife's like, is that Drew Showers? I'm like, no, that's the Chargers quarterback. She's like, they look exactly the same. I'm like, yeah, I think you're right.
Giovanni tries to feed that across. Good opportunity there. Shot in towards the net.
Good save by Mott. He's been solid tonight, too. We haven't said much about Aiden, but all year, solid, just like last year.
All year? It's their second game.
You can only play the games that are on your schedule, Ed.
Hard off the glass. Lincoln tried to knock that down. Oscar Sarazales gets it back to Savory. Savory sidestep a check there. Shot in on Mott. He's able to waffle board that into the corner. Padillo's there. Goes back. Sun Valley Ridley on the puck. Force it down low. David Sarazales has it. Send it all the way across. Looking for Brown. He gets around a few. Harrington up along the boards. Still trying to dig it out from feet. Rios is ridden into the boards. They come together hard. Rolled back in towards the Kennett end. David will pick it up from behind his net, and he'll wait for his team to make some changes. Goes off of Mott's stick. Puck came in, looked like it was played offsides. What was that? I know we get some fan feedback and interaction.
That's Drew Showers, if you ever seen him without his helmet on.
Puck all the way in. Mott behind the net. He's trying to dig it loose. Fisher has it. Fisher in the corner, goes back to Mott behind. Goes back to Fisher in the middle. Tries to get the shot, and it finds the back of the net and in. Good back and forth there between Mott and Fisher. It pays off with a goal.
Well, I'm more concerned about what pro athletes our players look like, but that was a continuation of good chemistry between this line of Ganley, Fisher, and Mott. It's only the second game of their sophomore year. If they stay together all 4 years, I can't imagine what's going to happen when they're seniors.
Absolutely. Heinzelman in, goes all the way up. Schillinger has it at the blue line. He puts one, goes through traffic. Newnham's able to direct that in the corner. Schillinger banks it back down low. Fisher behind the goal line. Tries to make the move, but Vassarell stayed with him. Vassarell knocked down, tries to play it from his knees, fed it right to the middle for Mott, but he had his stick lifted at the last second. Polsky was able to roll it all the way up and into the Kennett end. Eden comes out to play it. Ends up going right over to Broder, but Broder gets it to Willoughby. He'll take the shot. Mott will glove it and hang on. Just over 12 and a half minutes remaining in this second period. Kennett now with a 5-0 lead over Sun Valley Ridley. Colin Kelly will come in to take this face off. Rolls towards the middle. Shot there goes up and over the net. Always gets it the Shortledge near side. It's got some open space. Tried to get it to Dunn. It was just off of her stick. Tries to stay with it, but number 18, Sebastian Harrington right there. Shortledge and Kelly in the corner. Rios was able to move that all the way down to the Kennett end. Cardello's with it there. He'll bank it off the glass. Dunn tries to get it out, but kept in by Margadana. Forced back out to the neutral zone. Rios to the center. Margadana as it goes off of his stick. Shortledge gets a shoulder from Rios. A lot of bumping in center ice. Cardello goes up the boards. Bodies come together there. Puck's under the skates. Not sure if they're trying to move the puck or each other.
Yeah, I think Kennett needs to just realize what Sun Valley Ridley's going to do here and do some bumping to try to get them off their game. Stay cool here.
Gonzalez with speed all the way through. Out to the circle. Behind the net. Still a lot of open space. Tries to cut to the middle. Gets around a couple. Comes together with his own player. Still has the puck. Slides it across. Heinzelman gets the shot. Goes, looks like off the outside of the net. Sun Valley Ridley finally gets possession, and they'll send it all the way down. Mott comes out to set it back up. Heinzelman feeds it up to Neiman. He's to dig it out of his skates and turn around to put it in. Harrington with it there. Harrington's able to hold on and move it back out to center ice. Backhand in towards the net. Newnham makes a play all net. Leaves it for Lincoln. Up to the blue line. Heinzelman can't keep that in. Schillinger. He's off a few. It's over. Brown tried to get out to it, but they beat him to it and send it all the way the length of the ice for an icing. And I am not paying attention and running my clock accordingly again. Caught up in the play. And Things we worry about on our broadcast. Take it down from behind. No call there. Brown and Broder come together. Vassarell comes out. Got his locks flowing. It's across the blue line, but bodies all come together on the offsides whistle. Bodies and lumber flying.
I think they switched sticks.
That
Somehow
one's yours,
they-
this one's mine.
They ended up with the wrong sticks somehow. I don't know.
They all look alike.
I've never seen that. 3 players crash and they all end up with the other person's stick.
Stranix kicks it out of his skate and gets in, tries to get a shot off, but that was muted. Nothing getting to the net. Stranix again. Comes to Vassarell. He'll take the shot. It was going to go wide, hit some bodies, but stayed wide there. Kennett moves it back out the center ice. Polsky. Tried to drop it for Stranix, but Showers was there. Schillinger rolls it all the way around. Willoughby tries to come down and is able to pinch and keep it in. Out to the middle. Broder with it. Tries to take the shot, but rolled off of his stick. Finally gets in on net. Mott makes that save. Hard off the glass and all the way down. They roll in towards the net. The referee waves off icing. Up to the middle. Rios from center ice. Into the Kennett end. Drops it. Willoughby takes the shot. Mott got a piece of it with his glove. It stays up and over the net. Back to the middle. Polsky with it. He'll put it toward the net. Knocked down. Sterzales puts his man in the boards. And will get the whistle for it. Ooh. So Sterzales is going to sit for 12 minutes. 2 for the check for behind and 10-minute misconduct that comes along with that penalty.
That hurts Kennett there. And Bourne just came out here. I think Bourne's going to come out with a ball on as a ball on fire here. He's been sitting for 12 minutes.
Face off down in Kennett end. Stranix and Fisher will face off. Stranix wins that. Tries to go over to Bourne. That gets by him. Ends up at center ice. Polsky. Willoughby at the line. They battle for it there, but end up forcing themselves in offsides. Bring that out to the neutral zone.
You know, maybe when at the beginning of the game, I'm looking at their pants. I see Bourne has a Ducks shell on, and so does Heinzelman. Maybe they know each other from club. I know Eric's 16U and Bourne's 18U, but maybe that's why maybe that's why he gave him the finger before the game. It's a playful finger, not a malicious finger.
All right. Good active stick there from Fisher. 2-on-1 for Kennett. He's got Mott with him. Saucer over to him. Mott with it. Takes the shot and scores. Kennett with the short-handed goal. Makes this game 6-0.
That's a textbook 2-on-1 with Fisher and Mott. Fisher gets the puck, draws the defenseman, saucer pass. Mott takes his time, gets the goalie to go down. Puts it right in the empty net. Beautiful. Beautiful play by Fisher and Mott. He couldn't have played that better.
Polsky with it at center ice. Makes him skate around a few, but he still gets in. Way around. Back up to Bourne at the blue line. He tries to get that down. Was looking for Willoughby. Had him open there, but the pass was ahead of him. Good play there for Mott to move that out. Center ice. Bourne from his end. Up to Willoughby. He hits Stranix at the blue line. Good opportunity there. Here we go. Nice. Almost the same play, but Fisher couldn't hang on to it. And Bourne picks up the loose puck.
Yeah, nice play by Schillinger to break that up. Good stick.
Power play is over. We're back to even strength hockey. Heinzelman gets the shot in. Newnham knocks it down but keeps it in play. Turnaround shot there from Kelly. Newnham will make the glove on that one, and we'll hang on for the whistle. Just over 7 minutes to go in this second period. Oh, actually, I was wrong. The power play is still going on for a few more seconds. I thought it was done.
Oh, okay.
I'm so used to looking at the time on the Kennett side of things. That's why I saw no time and thought it was over.
Yeah, I thought it was quick. And going back to Schillinger there, like, again, another great play by a defenseman. You don't have to have a wild stick. You just have to have your stick in the lane and just keep it between your legs, like straight out from your legs and in the right where the forward's coming in, and just hat trick Ganley.
And Kennett with another shorthanded goal on the same power play to make this 7-0. Well,
I was trying to say good things about Schillinger, but Kennett keeps scoring, so I can't I can't do it. But Tommy's playing good defense. Let's just leave it at that, and the forwards are doing a good job scoring. Ooh, that's a trip. You get him on that?
turnaround shot there from Sorrell. Almost caught Mott unaware, but ended up going wide. Icing is whistled. Power play is ended, which
now it has.
I was going to say, I'm not sure if they're happy that power play is ended or not.
Yeah, he was pretty confident that there wasn't going to be a jag in the ice and it would go an inch or two to the left. I think he's a little frustrated here. He's given up 7 halfway through the game, but
Leads fans in the first one, but that gets it nicely to Dunn. Makes the move at the blue line. Gets it towards the net. Nuna makes the first save. Had Savory on the doorstep, who got the second opportunity. Puck all the way down the other direction, and that'll be an icing.
I'll tell you, I've been impressed with Ella Dunn. Freshman, she's come up. She found herself on the second line with Shortledge and Kelly. Last night she had 2 assists.
Yep.
She almost had a power play goal. She hit the post, but she knows where to go. She moves the puck, and she's done a good job this year. Looks like we have Savory.
Oh, shot opportunity there.
Oh, it didn't go in? Good D by Heinzelman. I thought Savory had his first goal as a high school.
Yeah, so did I.
Player.
I mean, everybody was reacting as if it went in, except the referees.
Yeah, I don't know if he missed or the goalie stopped or what happened there.
6 there. Willoughby picks it up at the blue line, drops it for Stranix, tries to take the shot. Good block there from Schillinger. Hold to the middle, that gets by everybody, and will find its way out the center ice.
Gotta watch Bourne here. He's ramping up.
Bourne comes in with some speed, tries to make a move, stays with it, takes the shot, but misses wide. Goes right out in the middle, nobody there. Showers jumps to it. He's able to move it over. Neiman will direct in and chase. Bourne took it off the glass, got it to himself. Kelly keeps it into the blue line, at least momentarily. Bourne gathers up and he'll skate out. Oh, Bourne put hard into the boards by Kelly. Get some cheering from the Kennett faithful on that. All right, referee's got his arm up now. I don't know if there was a retaliation. I don't think there must have been. So there must have been some sort of retaliation.
Well,
after the hit.
Well, it wasn't a retaliation. I think he told the ref that the ref sucked because he didn't call that a penalty. And the ref said, I'm not having that. Go sit in the box. But I'm sure he didn't say you suck. I think he said something else.
Well, that would be his third. So if he picks up one more, he'll be done for the game.
Yeah. If you remember in the championship game with Sun Valley, I think Bourne had 2 goals. I think he had the game-winning goal, as a matter of fact, against Kennett. He really ramped it up at the second half of the game.
Kelly from the blue line puts one towards the net. That one stays wide.
Oh, good luck, Cardello.
Look for Dunn. Dunn backhands. Newnham's able to glove and hang on to that one. Yeah, that was good. Massimo see it done even before she was really in position, knowing where she was going to be. So,
yeah, Cardello's been another one. I haven't seen him play much, but he's been pretty solid on D these first 2 games. He's usually paired with Sarah Zealous, but he's had some good looks. He's had some shots on net. Seems to move the puck well. Good addition.
Takes the shot from blue line. Good deflection there. Heinzelman. Good active stick. Almost got another one past Newnham.
Speaking of freshmen, Tommy Schillinger is graduating, but his brother Matthew is an 8th grader who's going to be a 9th grader, and he's a defenseman too. He's solid for our middle school team, so we'll have another Schillinger next year.
Will take the same number?
I think he is, yeah.
So we get a trip here in the last few minutes. And I would say from the skating posture, that would be yours. So Tate Shortledge.
Well, I think if the ref knew my son, he would know that that was a complete accident because he doesn't touch anyone, let alone break the rules. But I guess he did that time.
So I actually didn't have the power play up for Bourne. So this is technically 4-on-4 right now for the next minute and almost 10 seconds. A lot of open ice. Not pushed off that play. It goes all the way down, and there is an icing. Which again, with it being 4-on-4, normal rules apply with that.
I think if I was Kennett,
Clothesline.
I don't know. If I was Kennett, I would do whatever I could to get Bourne another penalty to get him out of the game once he gets out of the box.
I don't think they need to do anything. I'm going to guess he'll take care of that himself. Fisher, shot through traffic, goes up and over the net. Polsky's able to chip it up and over, gets to the center ice. Kelly retreats to pick that up.
Just because I think he's the main threat for scoring on this team.
Good feed to Fisher.
They're up by 7 goals, but
Fisher puts on the brakes and finds open ice. Drops it for Mott. Mott takes the shot. Newnham has to fight that one off. Schillinger will cycle it back down low. Lincoln was able to roll it up and over. Stranix picks it up and comes in, but they come in offsides. So in just 12 seconds, Sun Valley Ridley will pick up an abbreviated power play. It'll be about 40 seconds on that for them.
I don't think you have the replay, Ed, there, but something Lucas did, which is important to call out, is when he came through the zone, he had the puck away from his body, and then he pulled it in close and changed the angle of the shot and then whipped it. That's something you can do with these new sticks, these fancy whippy sticks. Like when they were the old wooden sticks we had when we were kids, you couldn't do that. But there's a whole new way to shoot, and that really deceives the goalie. And for players that can do that, it's a huge advantage.
So Bourne is back out of the box. Sun Valley Ridley has about 30 seconds of power play time right now. But they're going to have to go the length of the ice. Oh, that one. They tried to get over. I'm not sure what happened.
The goalie didn't seem very concerned about that, did he?
No, Noonan was out of the net, and it kind of went towards it, and he almost shrugged it off, and they go in. Polsky goes in, but Rios was already in the zone, so it's offsides.
Well, he kind of has the posture like, I'm done at this right now. Do you ever see Aiden, Kevin, make that stance? What does that mean, that stance where you're kind of leaning on your one arm? And usually that means I'm tired of being here, but well, he's kind of got his shoulder up, like elbow. The other one's more like, I don't know. You have to study goalie stances and try to figure out the psyche of the goalie, which I think is something that will go on as long as man lives.
Bourne comes in with some speed. Final few seconds tick off. Power play is now over.
Good play by Heinzelman.
Puck put all the way up and over everybody into the Kennett end. It'll go all the way down for an icing. And you realize we've got some chatter going on in the chat for our feed here. It looks like your favorite person, if I'm reading that right, that would be my son. Let's be watching the broadcast. Mr. Moo.
Mr. Moo?
Yes.
Who's Gustave? Gustavo Fring?
The Chicken Man.
Who's that?
I have no idea. Face off down in the Sun Valley Ridley end. Schillinger's able to keep that in at least momentarily. Stranix from the blue line tries a turnaround shot. Kelly blocked that. Second opportunity. Mott makes the save. Tried to chip it to the middle, but that was knocked down. Lincoln will direct in. Mott was going to go back to play it, but Schillinger races to get to it. Gets by everybody. Brown races to get to it. Chip it in. Willoughby has to retreat to pick it up from behind his net. Goes hard off the glass. Oscar's able to knock that down. Second attempt gets to the blue line. Gets by Kelly. Stranix almost had a chance to break away.
Kelly. Yeah, good play there.
Back check there by Tamman. Final minute of play here in this second period. Rolls it all the way up. It gets to center ice. Oh, Brown almost with a takeaway there, and he had nothing but open ice in front of him.
I was going to say, Logan Brown, this is the first game we've seen him. He has some speed when he gets going in open ice. He's got some wheels.
Were you talking in that first game about the flow? Big shot there.
Yeah.
Kicks out, makes that save.
We saw his hair the first game, and now he's in the lineup tonight. We can see his skating legs. He's got some good ones there. Good save by Aiden Mott.
Flashes some leather, and we'll hang on to that one. We're down to the last few seconds of this second period. Big blast there. That goes wide. Cardillo with it. He directs down. Polsky ends up picking it up. Gets it balanced up. Rios. And there's the buzzer. And all the feedback we get in our headset when that buzzer goes. So 2 periods now in the books. Kennett with a commanding 7-0 lead. Final third period. We'll be back with in just a moment. Both teams come back out onto the ice as we get ready to start this third and final period. Goes down and the third period underway. Up the line, tried to step in. There ends up behind the net, tries to feed it out in front. White jersey's there to keep that out of harm's way for Mr. Mott. Chap down there gets past Bourne. He retreats back to get it. Forced further back into his zone. Chips it across for Willoughby. Up to the line, shot in there from the blue line. Stick aside there by Mott. Kelly from the corner will put it back out the center ice where Bourne was kind of waiting. And he'll put it back in on net. But they were offsides, and they'll call that intentional. And so bring that all the way back down into the Sun Valley Ridley end.
Is it right that Aiden only had 6 shots against last game?
That is correct.
Goodness.
Back up to Schillinger. He tries to put it towards, but that was knocked down by Rios. Forces Schillinger back to get it. Gets it up to Dunn. Feeds it up to Savory. He's checked there. Harrison is leaned on by Dunn and Savory. Finally dug out by Vassarel all the way across. And across the line, gets by one. Nice pass to the middle. Shortledge and Kelly. Shortledge streaking to the center. Kelly with it. Stays with it behind. He's taken down. No arm up for that one. Good work along the boards by Dunn. Gets knocked to her knees and stays with it. Gets it to Savory. Finally knocked away from him. They try and move it up and into center ice. Ooh. Oh. Vassarel gets one. He gets by. Gets the shot. Aiden makes that save. Swallows it up in the breadbasket and hangs on. Sounds like the nature boy is here.
Ric Flair. I can't believe he's still alive. I mean, those guys, the pro wrestlers, what they put their body through and what they inject in their body to help them perform, yeah. I just can't imagine they're still, like he's probably 75 and he's still running around.
Absolutely. Good play there from Showers. Chipped it and chased it himself, but Bourne was a little faster on that puck. Wrapped all the way up and around, and that'll go the length of the ice. Referee will wave off icing here in this third period.
Look out. Oh.
Turnaround off the board, shot goes wide. Neiman tried to get that to the center, but it was knocked down and forced back down low. Cardillo to it. Goes far side. Tries to get it to Brown. Tried to make a play on it, but got by him and the Sun Valley Ridley player. Down to Willoughby, directs to the middle, goes off of one. Polsky to Stranix. Stranix in the zone as it rolls off of his stick. Poked back into the corner there by Aiden.
It's a good breakout there. Good support by Showers. I don't know if Drew's the center or quarterback.
Bourne shields it there from Neiman, makes the first move, gets some open ice, gets it, and Mott flashes the leather and hangs on. Great save there. It's probably the best one we've seen so far in this game.
Yeah.
It's like he left it open and said, go ahead, put it right there, yeah, and then I'll say no.
Some goalies just stay in the net and they let you hit them. But Aiden is a very active goalie. He gets out on his angles and he challenges you, and he can throw his legs and his glove and blocker out and stop pucks. And that's really frustrating as a player when you think you have a a spot to shoot on, and you do, and then the goalie just throws his arm out there and stops it.
So Kennett looks like they're going to be short. Interference is the call. And not something we really saw much of in the last couple years. And that'll be number 8 in the box.
Yeah, I was going to say we got a
family reunion.
That's right. Not too many times you get you and your brother in the box.
Puck sat there. Lucas picks it up and feeds it over to Fisher. Fisher in, drops it back for Mott. He'll bank it down low for Fisher again. Fisher avoids one check, still stays with it. He's got 2 green jerseys to deal with, and they finally get it away from him and send it their leg to the ice. Schillinger back to it. He'll pick it up, and Bourne gathers up at center ice. I don't want Bourne, forces him back. He gets it over to Polsky. Polsky in across the line. Tries to center it. Good read there. Mott from center ice. He's got Broder riding on behind him and Bourne in front. Puts it back down low into the corner. Ooh, gives Bourne a shoulder for his effort.
Bourne thought about giving him a cross check to the head, but I think he realized I got 3 penalties. I'm going to get kicked out of this game if I do that.
Bourne picks it back up behind. He'll drop it there for Polsky.
Kennett wants a whistle here so they can get David Sarazelis back on the ice from serving his misconduct.
Mott picks it up from center ice, puts it in on Noonan. He'll just knock it down, leave it there. Polsky up to Stranix in the zone. Aiden will come out. He'll try to get it out, but it was knocked down. Heinzelman, center ice. He's got Fisher with him. Takes the shot. Noonan will glove that, put it right back in play. Polsky from behind. Needs to go up the boards. Fisher's able to pull that off right in the middle, but he's got tons of green jerseys to deal with. Polsky in, tries to split the defenseman. Nothing happening there. Harrington in all across the line. Mott makes the initial save, but gets back into play. Second opportunity. That one goes wide and hits the glass. Puck behind the net. Savory picks it up at the circle, and he'll just chip it right out the center ice. At the blue line. Margadana. They'll send it all the way down. The penalty's expired. They were looking for the icing just to kind of get everybody back, and
they just want to
David can now join the bench.
Yeah, they want David back on the ice here.
My clock running there, so I'm going to let it catch up. There's actually 11 minutes remaining here in this third period. Kennett with a 7-0 lead. Up to the line, shot there. Well, it's got a stick on that, keeps it at the corner.
It's a good little move by Oscar there.
Another opportunity, he's able to clear it out. Tries to get at the Rios. He's got to kind of make a strange move of that. Lassarel in across the line. Tries to take the shot. That one's deflected up and out of play.
Sometimes goalies during games you see them play and you're like, I don't think he saw that shot. And there's very few shots where I don't think Aiden sees it. Like, he always seems to be on the puck. I don't know how he does it. If it's good defensemen giving him good sight lines or he's just dialed in, but Aiden's he's always ready to make a save. He never looks surprised, I guess, by a shot.
Heinzelman speed all the way down. That's knocked off of his stick in the slot, but he's still with it. Tries to center it. Oscar has to reach over for it, but he's beaten to the puck by Bourne. Bourne tries to come in, makes the shot. Another good save there. Hayden Mott slides across, covers up, and hangs on. I mean, I know for us, we haven't seen Aiden play since, well, obviously the first game, but since last year. I just laugh when he makes those saves. Watch his dad shake his head like it's still impressive even for him. Shortledge tries to get the shot. Newnham's got to fight that one off. Ends up going up and out of play.
I wonder if goalies are you born to be a goalie? Like, do you just, like when you're little, do you no, I want to be a goalie, or does it kind of happen? You skate out and then you just, I don't know. It's an interesting question. Kind of like, can you make a leader, or are you born a leader? Are you, can you make a goalie, or are you born a goalie? I don't know what the right answer is.
So Zally's back on the ice now. He's harassed there by Stranix. So comes right back. Stranix is really trying to make a play here late in this game. And all the way up and around. Pulled off the boards. Good play there. Another opportunity over to Dunn. Dunn steps in. Goes wide. Puts it right to the middle. Gets it to Savory, who got a stick on it. But Newnham was in the right position there to make the save. So Kennett will go to the power play here. That's number 10, Evan Willoughby. Will sit 2 minutes for roughing. 9:15 remaining in this final third period. Kennett still on top by a score of 7-0.
Well, they're up 7-1 or 7-0. Looks like they have power play 1 out here. Fisher, Mott, Ganley, Sarah Zellis, and Kelly.
It's practice time. Puck one up to the blue line. Kept in there by Salzares. He makes a nice move to keep it in. Skates to the middle, still with it. Was looking for Fisher. He was just sitting on the back door, but puck didn't make its way to him. Mott in the corner. Zally's at the top. Feeds it back to Mott. Down low to Fisher. Spinning around. Fisher to David. Gets it over to Colin. Colin takes the shot. Moves off a pad there. Back behind. Fisher. Mott behind the net.
Got Ganley in the bumper spot. He's wide open. They can get him the puck.
Right there. Puck up the boards. Ganley's got to race over to keep it. He protects the puck and has it. David from the blue line. Spins around, keeps with it. Back for Fisher. To Mott. Mott leaned on. Able to get it back to Fisher. Fisher. Active stick there and prevented that pass. Mott tries to get it all the way across. Didn't exactly have a good play on that for Kelly, so he couldn't really get the shot off. Mott from his knees, still with the puck. Ridley's able to finally get possession and send it the length of the ice. Aiden comes out to play it. Final seconds of this power play ticking away. Chance for one more rush. So there's Alley's in with speed. Cuts in the middle, turns on the brakes, tries to feed, gets all the way through. That was almost the slow pitch that made it there. Fisher off the wall. Power play's over. Puck deflected there, goes off the outside of the net. Forced all the way down. Cordillo off the bench from his zone. Gets it to center ice. Sorrell gets in, drops the puck there. Goes all the way through. Round knocked down right in front of his bench. Able to feed it up to Showers. Showers is in. Forced wide goes to drop it, but nobody there. Sorrell harassed by Schillinger,
Offside.
forces them to go in, offsides.
So are you a Swiftie, Ed?
I am not.
Would you be willing to pay $3,000 per seat for a concert?
Not ever. Puck sits in front, second opportunity, and they finally score to make it 7-1. So he made the first save, but the puck bounces far side, and Sun Valley Ridley bench cheering their goal.
Yeah, they haven't had many goals this year. I think 2 in 2 games, so they're pleased.
I think this is kind of like a deja vu Groundhog Day, at least the way the game is kind of shaping up, because their last game was 7-1. I think it was the same thing. They scored their one goal pretty much about the same point in the third period.
Oh,
Towards the net. Wasn't sure if that was a miscommunication or if it went off a Neiman stick, but that one just stays wide of the net. Oh, he lost the handle, ends up getting right back to it, stays with it.
offside.
But that play in the neutral zone forces him offsides.
So I think what happened with Neiman there, he was straddling the blue line, and his left leg was in the neutral zone, and Colin was coming through, and he picked up the leg that was in the neutral zone, so then nothing was touching the neutral zone, so he was only in the offensive zone, and why they called that offside. If he could have somehow kept his left leg anchored to the ice, he would have been okay, but
Rosales goes off the glass and out in the middle. He's got that to his brother Oscar, but you're able to beat him to it and send it the other direction. Shot there from a bad angle, but Mott was up for that. He feeds that over for Brown.
uh-oh, look out. Oh,
Brown tries to center it back to get it to Hagee. Hagee tries to backhand, but that goes wide. Forced back out to center ice. So Rosales will just kind of watch it there in front of him as he was retreating back into his zone. Brown back to David. Able to send it in the middle. Tried to get it to his brother. Goes off of his stick. Lincoln steps in, fans on that first pass to Rios. Rios with it. Shot there, goes well wide. Bodies come together there. Margadana in at the blue line. A lot of chirping going on out there at that last play. He gets the shot. That one goes up and over the net into the glass. Hagee will redirect over to the middle.
Oscar seems to attract contact and attention.
That one, Rosales will send the length of the ice, and that'll be icing. Just over 4 minutes to go here in this third period. For a 7-1 game with 4 minutes in the third period, there is a lot of trash talking still going on the ice.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's Oscar. He likes to get people riled up, that's for sure.
Gunn picks it up off the boards. Good center there for Shortledge. Went off another escape, but he stays with it. Good drop for Schillinger. Schiller goes around one, takes the shot, and finds the back of the net. Tommy Schillinger makes it 8-1 late here in the third.
Well, I think it was a good outlet to Ella Dunn. She got it up to Shortledge. Came in, did a little button hook, dropped to Tommy Schillinger, who followed up the play like he should. Made one move around forechecker and nice wrist shot. Well done. I think the Sun Valley Ridley has put Aiden Bourne on the bench, I think because he has 3 penalties. They don't want to
Lose him.
risk getting a 4th and then a game misconduct and having to sit the next game. So I think he's just sitting here. Plus, I think the game's pretty much decided. So they're kind of opening up the bench and playing everybody here. Now, there is in high school hockey, if you are ahead by 10 goals in the 3rd period, the game automatically ends. Like if you play travel hockey,
they run the clock.
Yeah, if you're up by 6, they run the clock. But in high school, they don't do anything until you're up by 10, and then they just call the game and they say it's done. So,
Did not know that.
Not saying we're going to do that. Well, I know that because when I coached a few years ago, that happened to us a few times, and we did it to a team a few times. It's not fun either way, but it's better if you can get up by 10 goals. It's better just to end the game instead of just go through the charades of
right, pretending like something else is going to happen.
Yeah, or just risking having people like all the chirping that's going on here. It's just
as we tick down to the final few minutes of this game. All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of Kennett Hockey is expressly prohibited. Must be a conversation going on. Referee there at the Kennett bench.
I think the ref basically said he's going to both coaches and saying, I want all your players to zip it, and I want the 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go without any problems here, because I'm not putting up with any of this crap.
You want a silent last 2 minutes of this game.
Well, that's just how it gets. Like, people go crazy when you start chirping. People lose their mind, and then
Zales from his seat tries to feed it over into the middle. Great play there. So as these last few minutes tick away, just want to, we'll get an interference call. These final 2 minutes. And Oscar's going to sit for the last couple minutes of this one. But I see we've got a very good attendance on our broadcast tonight, so I want to thank everybody for watching us.
I think Oscar's right. It wasn't Oscar. It was Colin Kelly that had the interference. They called Oscar for it.
So Kennett will be short for the last bit of this. Lincoln tried to get it over for Kelly. That's Kelly on their team. Kennett's able to send it the length of the ice. So our next game is Friday, November 3rd. And it says PNY, but that is incorrect. It's actually at the Northeast Skate Zone. That is a 6:30 start time against Archbishop Ryan. I know Mr. Mott is going to be broadcasting that one on his own.
Okay.
As much as I love doing this, I don't love it enough to drive all the way up to Northeast Philly on a Friday.
Well, that should be I think that should be the best game yet. I think Archbishop Ryan has has a pretty good team.
Yes.
Should be a competitive game. I think last year we split the season series 2-2.
Correct. Puck drifts out as we're in the final minute of play. Oh. And you wouldn't know that from my clock because it hasn't been running. We're down to 40 seconds. Vassarell squeezes one. Model glove that and hang on. I'll just let my clock run and see if it'll catch up. I doubt that it will. So I think the next broadcast that we'll be doing in this type, I think, is November 20th, if I remember the schedule correctly. Heinzelman behind the net. Tries to shovel it around. Puck's knocked down, but he stays with it. Far sides back up to the point. Kept in there. Shot fought off through
Good
traffic
save.
by Hayden.
That's what I mean, right? Like shots like that through a screen and deflections, he always seems to see it and get something on it, like he's actively going to get it. I don't know how he does it.
Misses the net, hits the glass behind. Final 10 seconds of play here in this third period. Behind the net, we're going to try to center it, get one more shot, and that's not going to happen. So this one is over. Kennett wins their first two of the season. This one by a score of 8-1. Once again, we want to thank everybody for watching. We got quite a few.
Wow.
So again, that next game that Mr. Mott will be doing, it should be right here on this same YouTube channel. Late horn, just in case you didn't hear the first one. So with Kevin Mott, Swith and Shortledge, I'm Ed Henry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.